then, now, forever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are coming to you live from Cologne, Germany. We are live here, ladies and gentlemen. This is one epic night as we are here in touring Europe, as we are on our way, slowly approaching Bash in Berlin this Saturday. It's going to be one epic night here tonight, and we also have a special announcement tonight from our Raw General Manager, Adam Pearce. He will be here later on tonight to give us the details of what that announcement is going to be like tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw is inside the building, and here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre. A couple of weeks ago, Drew McIntyre defended the World Heavyweight Championship against main event Jey Uso, but he's here tonight to state who will be his next challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre being a dominant World Heavyweight Champion in his second reign since winning that championship from Seth freaking Rollins at SummerSlam. We have not seen Seth Rollins since, as Seth Rollins had a slight injury that's going to keep him away from a cup for a couple of months. In that meantime, Drew McIntyre said he always is willing to give Seth Rollins his rematch for that World Heavyweight Championship down the line. But for right now, he have other competition that he needs to look forward to. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins been battling for that World Heavyweight Championship for the past year now. And Drew McIntyre is back on the throne as World Heavyweight Champion. But what do he have in store right now? What is on the mind of the World Heavyweight Champion? And what do he has to say also regarding to later on tonight in the announcement from Adam Pearce? Monday Night Raw is live here. We got a sold-out crowd. We are live here, premiering on DWC's official YouTube channel. This is going to be one epic night as we got a lot of competition that's going to be coming our way here tonight. But enough of us. Let's take it up to ring to Drew McIntyre. One thing that I learned as champion is that as long as you are on top of the food chain, everyone is coming for a title. And after 2 weeks ago when I beat Jey Uso to retain my World Heavyweight Championship, everyone's gonna keep coming. So now I got a new person looking forward to challenging me sometime, and that's CM Punk. Now I got CM Punk breathing down my neck. But Punk, just know for sure, it's been a long time since your art's been here. I've been busting my ass for over 10 years now. This is what it took for me to get here to the big league. I am a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. And yes, you are arguably a former DWC champion in your own right. But this time, Drew McIntyre, I'm dominating everyone. All challengers that's put in front of me, I'm going to lay waste and still stay as the World Heavyweight champion. And it doesn't matter who it is, who's in the back, whatever superstar, whoever they put in front of me is going to be the same outcome. But one thing I know is that my next challenger is not going to look good. The same way how I proved that 2 weeks ago when I almost knocked the head off of Jey Uso and I retained my title. So I need everyone to take notes to see who Drew McIntyre really is and the destruction that I bring. Because the dominance is uncanny and it's going to be ready. Because not only that you're going to get one, not two, but this time you're going to get a third Claymore in a row. I understand that everyone wants to be the world champion, but not everyone has the glory of that, like Drew McIntyre. And CM Punk think he gonna just walk on in here and think he gonna just get handed a championship opportunity. Well, he got one thing coming. Because tonight, I do know that there's going to be a #1 contenders match to see who's going to be my next opponent. And I don't care who it is, because all I know is that whoever it is, you better bring the fight, because the fight better be strong, because Drew McIntyre is going to eat you alive. Here comes CM Punk. CM Punk is here. We've been seeing CM Punk lurking around the World Heavyweight Champion Drew McIntyre, as Drew McIntyre said that he is willing to defend that championship against CM Punk whenever he's ready. Not when CM Punk's ready, but CM Punk is here in Cologne, Germany. And this is going to be one hell of a standoff between these two gentlemen here tonight. We saw the epic return of CM Punk at SummerSlam, as CM Punk returned after the Undisputed Championship match after Roman Reigns retained his Undisputed Championship. But CM Punk is here tonight. CM Punk is arguably one of the greatest to ever do it here in DWC. CM Punk is not taking any prisoners, and he is always ready for the competition. And we already know how CM Punk gets down. CM Punk does not back down from anybody, and he knows he's the modern day SOB. We're gonna be touring all around Germany for the whole week, going into Bash in Berlin this Saturday inside the Uber Arena. Our main event for that evening for Bash in Berlin, as Roman Reigns will defend that championship against his new challenger, Randy Orton. You know, Drew, you seem to talk a lot of crap when the person's not in the room. But here I am, standing right here, right in front of your face. Now, let this be really clear, Drew. I know, as of right now, CM Punk is not the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. But by all means, I will be the #1 contender very soon. But Drew, if you keep running your mouth, I'ma show you more than what a champion is really supposed to be. I don't have time to keep playing tit for tat and going back and forth with you. So, whenever you're ready to put that championship on the line, CM Punk is always ready. Punk. I love the fire. I love the drive. It's what I like to see. And that's what I want to see from you. But like you said, it's not your time yet. But your time will be waiting when I'm ready. So Punk, I just hope when that time comes, I hope you be ready and you bring everything you got. 'Cause I'm going to destroy you. No, see, that's where you're wrong. That's the problem, Drew. You think that you got an upper hand on me. You don't have an upper hand on me, Drew. The thing about this is when you step into the ring with me finally and you defend that championship against me, I'm going to make sure that when I get you, I'm going to get you. And I'm going to take that World Heavyweight Championship, whether you like it or not. And I'm going to send you with your bags packing, with your tail tucked between your legs, and everyone singing, na 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 na. So Drew, you keep that same energy because CM Punk is here to stay. Things are heating up between these two men, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. We could definitely, down the line, see a world championship match between these two. Drew McIntyre is not playing any games with CM Punk, and he's putting CM Punk on notice that he is ready when he's ready to defend that championship against CM Punk. CM Punk is tired of talking. CM Punk look like he's ready to get physical with Drew McIntyre as Drew McIntyre escapes the ring. But we are continuing here in Cologne, Germany. Look at the beautiful sights here. This is the Cathedral Castle here in Germany. This is so beautiful, guys. Look at the structure of that. This city has been giving us the most love coming here. And there's just so much to see here. The sights, the nostalgia, everything is beautiful here. But Monday Night Raw continues, and this is our first action of the night. Here comes one half of the New Day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ghana, West Africa, representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston.
As you see in the obvious picture, Xavier Woods is not here on Monday Night Raw, as Xavier Woods have some emergency things to tend to back home. But Kofi Kingston is here to pick up that one-on-one match against Ivar, as we've been seeing the New Day going back and forth with the War Raiders. And we could potentially see these two teams going for the tag team championships. And it would be amazing if Kofi Kingston could pick up a victory over Ivar. That could definitely push forward for the New Day, getting a World Tag Team Championships down the line. The War Raiders, they have been dominating. I mean, dominating as World Tag Team Champions, and they are not stopping anytime soon. And we're going to keep seeing this and seeing this until they lose those championships. And I don't think that's going to be anytime soon, because these two gentlemen, they are on a roll as one of the greatest tag teams.
And his opponent, being coming to the ring by Valhalla, in Eric. He
As you see Valhalla, we see the return of her after SummerSlam, as Valhalla is back and she is accompanying the War Raiders here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. Earlier tonight, we announced that we will be hearing a special announcement coming from our Raw General Manager, Adam Pearce. That will be coming tonight as regarding to a brand new event that we have scheduled next month. Kofi Kingston is ready. Ivar is in. Eric is ringside along with his wife, Valhalla. And now here we go, Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston going straight in for the first counter right there. Kofi Kingston is arguably one of the greatest to ever do it here in DWC. Kofi Kingston also is one of our longest tenured wrestlers here on the main roster, as Kofi Kingston been here since our season 1 of SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. And Kofi Kingston is still rocking and rolling, former tag team champions, former multiple-time United States champion and Intercontinental champion. But Kofi Kingston has never won a world championship in DWC. Ivar is currently in control of Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston got to keep himself going, got to keep some momentum for himself if he want to stay on top throughout this match. But Ivar is a big man, and you got to make sure you stay on the prowl with him because you don't want to lose yourself. But look, a roll up right there, but Kofi Kingston didn't get enough of the pin right there. But Ivar with the jab right to the abdomen of Kofi Kingston. But what is he looking for? And Ivar drops him down, and they cover here. 1, and nope, that was a near fall. Kofi is still in this match, and Ivar dropping all his weight down on him. Ivar weighing over 320 pounds. All that weight just dropping down on you can take the breath out of you easily. Oh, Ivar went for that spinning heel kick, but he missed it. Kofi Kingston gradually trying to get to the corner, but this will spell out danger for him. Ivar right there with a Bronco Buster right there to the corner. Once again, putting all that weight down on Kofi Kingston. You see Kofi favoring that knee right there. Look at Ivar and Kofi Kingston. Kofi off the reversal right there. And Kofi right there with a body slam. A springboard crossbody right there to Ivar. And Kofi right there with a jumping splash. Ivar quickly rolls outside of the ring right there. And Kofi Kingston's up. And Kofi, he got it, but he didn't get it. But it still knocked the big man down. Both men are down as they're both coming back too. And Kofi tried to go in quickly to Ivar, but Ivar quickly countered that. And a Gorilla Plus slam, dropping him down, but Ivar quickly back inside the ring. Oh, what is Ivar? Oh my God! Ivar from the top rope onto Kofi Kingston with the elbow. That is some height of a distance to go. Both these men brawling outside of the ring here. And Ivar is back inside. Ivar still working on Kofi. Kofi's been down for a minute now. Kofi's got to get that momentum back. And Ivar right there with that spinning heel kick. And he got that fully fledged this time. But he's going back to the top. And the big bam, right there with a moonsault. And Kofi Kingston left nobody home, leaving an opening right there to counter Ivar. Oh! Kofi Kingston got him right there, and Kofi Kingston is setting him up. What is he looking for? In the SOS! The Trouble in Paradise. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Kofi Kingston just did the impossible. He literally just knocked off Ivar, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, and he did it straight on his own, even without Xavier Woods. This is definitely gonna put them in a hunt for those Tag Team Championships. This is why Kofi Kingston is in a lane of his own. Kofi Kingston been around for a long time, and he knows how to get the job done. Whether you're big or small, he's gonna get that victory. You see the highlights from this match. It was one crazy epic match between both these men. But this where Kofi Kingston went for the SOS boom drop right there, leading him in to a Trouble in Paradise. This is where Kofi Kingston steals the match and takes it home right there. Kofi Kingston standing tall.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston!
Kofi Kingston is just still in shock, and look at him now, he's just trolling Ivar. Kofi Kingston gets that victory right there over Ivar, leaving the War Raiders stunned and lost. That he lost tonight here at Kofi Kingston. Now that's putting their championships in jeopardy against the New Day. Bayley, I just wanted to see you before our match on Saturday. I know we had our little spat a couple of weeks ago, but I just want you to know, Bayley, I respect you on so many levels, okay? And I just want you to know, going into our match, that whoever wins, whether it's me or whether it's you, we're going to give a good match, and we're not going to hold anything back. Thank you, Rhea. I really appreciate that. But just know, I won't hold nothing back. Because after Saturday, that Women's World Championship is mine. See you Saturday, Rhea. Fine. What can I possibly help you with? Because you've been stalking me all day. Now we're here. What is it that you want? Adam, I want a match tonight. You want a match? Pete, you can't just, this is not how these things work. We don't just be throwing out matches like that. You know what? You're right. You're right. Listen, I got another extra spot on the card tonight. You know what? I got a perfect person for you to face. You want a match? You know what? You got it. So you know what you can do? Head out to the ring right now. I got your opponent waiting for you. Go, get. And here he comes. Here comes Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne just hammering Adam Pearce about not having a match tonight. And we are here in Germany, but he is from Princeton, United Kingdom. But Pete Dunne have a very favorable base here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Birmingham, England, weighing in 205 pounds, Pete Dunne.
Who could be on the score for Pete Dunne here tonight? Pete Dunne about to get a surprise opponent here tonight as he wanted the match, so now he's going to get the match. Pete Dunne, we've been seeing Pete Dunne been trying to get himself locked in position here on Monday Night Raw, trying to set himself up in some form of fashion here on Monday Night Raw. Pete Dunne is the original bruiserweight. This man is dangerous. When you get him mad, he's mad. But who is it? Who is it? Oh, he's here. Oh my God, we've been seeing the video packages. We've been seeing the videos, and he's here. Penta has arrived on Monday Night Raw.
And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in 94 kilos, Penta!
It is about time. Penta is here. This is one of the arguably greatest luchador wrestlers we have seen in modern times. Penta, better known as Octagon Jr., is here in DWC. Like I said, we are in a new era, which means brand new talent, better faces we're going to be seeing coming in as it's time to rise these wrestlers up. As we're going to be seeing a lot of new faces coming into DWC, as Penta has been known all around the world, but he has made his stop here in DWC. The referee, Adrian Butler, is in control of this match, and Penta with the quickness on Pete Dunne here. And now going in for that cover. And that was a near fall right there. Penta went in for the quick pin. And now look at Penta. Just working on him right there and just tossing him. Both of these men locking up right there on one another. Oh! Penta is just trolling Pete Dunne right there. Uh-oh. What is Penta looking to do? Oh, and a DDT. A DDT right there from Penta. That is the worst place to have a DDT done. That is the hardest space of the ring, is the apron. Uh-oh. What does Penta have in mind? Uh-oh. And Pete Dunne with a reversal right there. Pete Dunne counters it. Both men locking up here. And look. Jabbing him in the corner right there. And look, Adrian Butler has to get in. He has to get in the middle, but you see the cheap shot right there from Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne with a moonsault right from the top of the apron. And now what is, look, Pete Dunne. And Pete right there gets it. And he slides out right there. Uh-oh. And look at Pete Dunne working on the arm. Working on the arm right there, and then a kick right to the back of Penta. Oh! Did you just see that right there? Penta falls down. Penta goes down right there. Oh! And he tried to dive out right there as he wildly misses that. Penta rolls in, and he's still on him right here. Oh! And he cover here. 1. And no, that was a near fall. Look at Penta. Bringing him back to his feet here. Oh! And the kick right to the face of Pete Dunne. And now look at Penta. Oh, and he hits it that time. That time he got it. Full force. And now look at him working on the arms. Working on the arms of Pete Dunne. Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ. And now Penta is setting him up here. But he reverses that, and Pete Dunne is back in control. Penta slides underneath the ring right there. Penta's now down on the outside of the ring. And look at Dunne, just trying to get the mercenaries from the crowd here. But Penta is back inside, as Pete Dunne is still in control. Oh, and Pete Dunne hit it. He got it right there. Could this seal the fate for... Oh, and no. Penta is still in. Penta remains in the session, as Pete Dunne is still in control. But I spoke too soon, as he comes right back on him right there. Oh, Pete Dunne, he is just so terrorizing. Oh my God. A kick right to the back of the head. And a jackhammer right there. A jackhammer taken down Penta. Uh-oh. Pete Dunne is not loosening up on Penta here. He knows how great Penta is. He knows how good he is. So he's trying to stay on the level of the ball of Penta as much as he can. But Penta just seems to come right back on him as quick as possible. And Penta right there with a springboard crossbody. 2. Oh, and that was a near fall. Penta thought he had it. Oh, and another spinning neck breaker right there. Uh-oh. And he hits it right there. A Tallulah bomb. Taking down Pete Dunne. And now Penta, what does he have it in store? Uh-oh. And he hits him right there. Could this be it? Penta wins his first match here on Monday Night Raw. That was one hell of a match we saw between these two competitors, Penta and Pete Dunne. They went neck for neck throughout this competition here. They went non-freaking stop. And they made sure they stayed on one another as Pete Dunne tried his hardest to stay on Penta to get that victory. But Penta was just too arguably good for Pete Dunne. Also came out the better man here tonight. But this right here where Pete Dunne thought he was going to seal the fate and get that victory over Penta and spoil Penta's debut. But it just didn't get it. He didn't get it done. But this right here was the closing moments for Pete Dunne right here. The first of 3 with that springboard crossbody. And then this right here, the Tallulah bomb from Penta. And then this right here is when he sealed his signature maneuver, taking out Pete Dunne and winning the whole damn thing. Congratulations to Penta on his debut here on Raw.
Here is your winner, Penta!
Penta standing tall here on Monday Night Raw in his debut match. Congratulations, Penta. Welcome to the DWC and Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw is continuing here tonight. What a match between those two men. Oh my gosh. Penta and Pete Dunne. That was one skill match, and that's when you make magic together. Seeing Penta here in DWC, that's something. Oh my God. But moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we still got a lot more to go. Like we said earlier tonight, Adam Pearce will be here with a special announcement regarding to a brand new PLE event that we will be hosting next month, as he will announce the date and how this event is going to go down, venue and everything. So we cannot wait to hear what Adam Pearce has in store for us here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we still got a lot more to go here tonight as we keep the ball rolling here on Monday Night Raw, as we are live here in Cologne, Germany, as we are continuing the tour, going through everything here tonight. But here he comes, the Ring General, Gunther. Gunther has been going back and forth with the Intercontinental Champion, Big Bronson Reed, as these two will go head to head.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Ring General, Gunther!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gunther, Bronson Reed, one-on-one as they are face-to-face as Monday Night Raw continues here live on premiering on our official YouTube. The Ring General is still in the ring as he is ready to see what Big Bronson Reed has to say. And we're about to see what it's all about, because these men is ready for the battle. They are ready to tear the ring down at Bash in Berlin this Saturday. But here he comes. Here comes Big Bronson Reed. Oh, he looks angry. Bronson definitely stated that he is tired of talking. He is tired. It's time to start getting physical. And I think he is ready for that challenge against Gunther. But these two gentlemen, back to back, we finna see this real soon. Bronson Reed has also been one of the most decorated and most dominant Intercontinental champions we have seen in a long time, as Big Bronson Reed is in his second reign after his first defeating Ricochet last year for that Intercontinental Championship at Backlash, and they regained at SummerSlam. But now he is here once more as the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Ilya Dragunov, as he took that title right back from him, and we have not seen Dragunov since. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look, he went straight up to Gunther. He went right after him. Oh my God, and he meant what he said. He is here for destruction. He is not waiting, but Gunther right there with a major clothesline. And he's bringing Bronson Reed to his feet. Dropping him down right there. Oh my God. Bronson Reed rolling out, and Gunther standing tall here. Gunther could not believe what he just did, but Gunther is standing high and mighty right here. The Ring General, and maybe our next Intercontinental Champion. Well, we continue in Monday Night Raw as we are live here in Cologne, Germany, as you still see the aerial views of the cathedral. That is one massive and beautiful castle that we see in our lifetime. It's just amazing from the structure as you see the fine details of it. And it's just, oh my God, it's just amazing. Wow. The beautiful sights of this beautiful city is always so welcoming to us here tonight. But Monday Night Raw continues as we have #1 contenders action. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kabuki Warriors is here for tag team action against the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
The following contest is a tag team match and is scheduled for one fall. It is to determine the #1 contenders to the DWC Women's Tag Team Championships at Bash in Berlin. Introducing first, the team of Kairi Sane and Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors is looking to become the next Women's Tag Team Champions because we're about to see who's going to Bash in Berlin to challenge for those Tag Team Championships against Alpha Fire and Isla Dawn for those Tag Team Championships. And we are about to see very soon. Asuka is a very decorated female wrestler. Asuka has definitely paved her way throughout DWC here. Asuka arrived on the scene back on WWE 2K16, and she has been with us ever since. But now here comes the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Raquel. These two been taking up partnership lately as they're looking to be the next dominant force in the women's tag team division.
And their opponents, representing the Judgment Day, the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Raquel Rodriguez, she is definitely a powerhouse. She is definitely so strong and athletic. And Liv Morgan is definitely athletic, and she is definitely charismatic. And she's very technical in her style of wrestling. Liv Morgan definitely knows how to show what it's all about as she puts down her every single move. But you always gotta watch out for that oblivion because you never know when it might strike. Here we go, tag team action right here on the rise as the winners will get that championship opportunity this Saturday in Berlin. Oh my gosh, Liv Morgan just kicked the face off of Kairi Sane right there. And Liv right there with a hair swing taking down Kairi Sane. Asuka looking on. Still to come tonight, we will be hearing from Adam Pearce on what's going down regarding our main event as we will be moving forward to our next PLE, which we will be hearing the announcement for very, very soon. Asuka is now the legal woman in this match. And look at her right there, taking it to Liv Morgan right there with a suplex. Asuka with the strength right there. Make sure to stay tuned for Friday Night SmackDown as we come to you guys from Frankfurt, Germany. You don't want to miss that, as we're going to have so many stars in the house this Friday leading up to Bash in Berlin. And Roman Reigns will be in the house. Here it comes, Raquel. First time in the action here tonight. And look at her right there, just picking up Asuka and just tossing her like a rag doll. And now it cover here. And no, Asuka's still in. Asuka's still in this match right now. Uh-oh. Oh, and she missed that. Raquel tried to go for it. Baseball slide. And now look, but Asuka tried to go for that German suplex again, but Raquel, just big and strong, reverses that right there. But Rodriguez is going up to the top. And she comes down, elbow first, right to the down back of Asuka, but she's going up yet again. And what does she have in mind this time? And a jackhammer right there. And Kairi Sane breaks up that pinfall right there. Raquel tried to strike Kairi, but Kairi is not your enemy at the moment. Asuka rolls outside of the ring right there. Oh my God. Look how she, oh my God, she just tossing Asuka like a rag doll out here. Right here in the front of us, and another one. 3 devastating clotheslines. Tossing Asuka right there into those steel steps. And now look at her. Oh, got her right there. And now she's just tossed her across the ringside area right there. And now look at Raquel. Raquel attacking Kairi, knocking her off the, oh my God. Oh, Asuka did not make it in time. Which concludes the winners. Raquel and Liv Morgan, the #1 contenders. Asuka was not made it in time to get back into the ring. Jesus. The Kabuki Warriors just lost their opportunity. Raquel was dominating the hell and beating the force out of Asuka outside. So I don't even understand how she could even make herself get back in the ring in time. This was the jackhammer right there from Raquel, as Raquel was dominating the final moments of this match, as they are now the new #1 contenders.
Here is your winners and the #1 contenders, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Well, congratulations to Raquel and Liv Morgan as they punches their tickets to Bash in Berlin, and they will go up against the Unholy Union for those tag team championships. And the sights continue. The drone shots of Cologne, Germany is giving you all the views. It's giving you everything you need to see. It's so beautiful here, as it just keep giving you everything you need to see here, ladies and gentlemen. The vibes here in DWC has been so beautiful here in Cologne, Germany, as this is one beautiful city, and we thank you guys. We want to thank you for allowing us to host Monday Night Raw here in your backyard. But let's take it up to the Raw General Manager, Adam Pearce. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Monday Night Raw. I am the General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce, and tonight I have some fantastic news that I want to lay on you guys here tonight in the DWC universe. So tonight, I am officially announcing that the DWC will be emanating a brand new pay-per-view that will come to us live on September the 28th. And it is called Bad Blood. For the first time ever, DWC will run an event called Bad Blood, and we will take place inside the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And not only that, we will have a #1 contenders big main event here tonight to see who will be the #1 contender for Drew McIntyre's World Heavyweight Championship at Bad Blood. So tonight, main event Jey Uso is going to go one-on-one here tonight against one of his biggest opponents ever, the phenomenal AJ Styles. The winner of that match will go one-on-one against Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship in Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, may the best superstar win tonight. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys. Wow! You heard it first from our Raw General Manager, Adam Pearce. We will have a brand new event called Bad Blood coming to us live from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia.
This summer, the DWC will come to you for the first time from Berlin, Germany, inside the Uber Arena. This brand new event will be like nothing you ever seen before. DWC Bash in Berlin, Germany, premiering on our official YouTube channel, Saturday, August 31st.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. In the ring, Kiana James.
Kiana James is set for one-on-one action here tonight here on Monday Night Raw. But her opponent is not no one she has ever dealt with before, because here comes the genius of the sky, Io Sky. Here comes Io.
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io Sky, she is definitely one of the greatest to come out of Japan, as Io Sky is definitely one of the biggest names you've heard all across Japan. But she is here in DWC. Io Sky has been taken over, and she's going to keep going until it's time for her to hit the mountaintop and become world champion. This is definitely going to be a test for Kiana James here against Io Sky. Referee Daphne LaShawn in control of this match here. Both women locked up, and look at Kiana James just tossing Io in that corner right there. Oh, and a cheap shot right there to Io. And now she's bringing her to her feet here. Bringing Io back to the top there. Oh my gosh! She just tossed Io on the outside. Kiana James with a frog splash right there to the outside of Io Sky. And now she's bringing her back to her feet here. Oh, well, look at Kiana. Kiana's in control. She's in control right there of Io Sky. Oh, and Io Sky went for a drop kick right there, but missed that. Oh, and a DDT A DDT taking her down. Uh-oh, and Io right there with that uppercut chin. Oh, and the knee right to the side of the face to Kiana James. She's bringing her up. She's back. She's back to her feet. And now, what is she looking for here? In a suplex right there. A suplex to Kiana James. Oh, and dropping her down right there, right to the abdomen. And now she's back up. Oh, and Io right there with a springboard. A springboard right there, drop kick to Kiana James. And now knocking her right off that apron right there. Io is on the top. Io with a DDT. Io with a DDT right off the top of the apron. That is some height to go for. And a jawbreaker right there from Io. The action is brewing on the outside here. And now look at Kiana. What is she? Oh my gosh. Running the knee right into the face of Io. Io's got to get back inside before that 10 count. Io Sky is laid out right here. And Io's getting back. She's getting back to her feet here. Io makes it back in. That probably was the worst thing for it to happen for her. Oh, kick right there. Uh-oh. Drops her down right there. In a cover. And that was a near fall right there. Oh. And look at Kiana. Look at Kiana right there. And Kiana James right there. She hit it. Can she get it done? This time, can she get it? And now she's bringing her back to her feet. Uh-oh. Oh! And look at Io. Io's going for it. Can she get it right there? And no, she thought she had it right there. Io was so close. And Io just tossing herself right into Kiana. And it rolls right outside to ringside once again. Uh-oh, and Io got her right there in the headlock, right here on the outside. Bringing Kiana back to her feet here. And now tossing her right across the ringside area. Both these women got to get back inside before that 10 count. And now Io is on. Io is up. Io is back on the inside. Kiana James got to get back in. And she missed it. Kiana James missed the 10 count. Io Sky catches the victory via count out here. Kiana James definitely proved that she could stand. She could definitely stand with Io Sky. Oh, this where she went in for that cover right there where she thought she had it, but it wasn't enough to put her away. And now this is where she tried to set her up and she tried to get her right there. And that is where she hit it right there as she thought it could have been the end. And this is where Io went straight in for it, but Io didn't get the victory. She had her locked in right here on the outside, which contributed to the loss of her right here. And this right here was with a 10 count came just abruptly, losing Kiana James the match here tonight.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
Io Sky standing tall here on Monday Night Raw. Congratulations to Io. That was one epic match between both those women. No arguably doubt about it that they definitely both gave each other a match of their time right there. Monday Night Raw continues here tonight. What a crowd we got here in Cologne, Germany. This has been one hell of a match we've been seeing so far, guys. You see our star-studded crowd here tonight, here from Monday Night Raw. The DWC fans rocking the apparel, rocking the superstars. The DW fans is it. But let's take it backstage to our correspondent and our backstager, Jackie Redmond. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome my guest at this time. He is one of the competitors that will compete in a #1 contenders match here in the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. AJ, tonight you have a major opportunity to go for the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. And the winner of that match between you or Jey Uso will go on to Bad Blood in your hometown of Atlanta to compete to see who will challenge Drew McIntyre. How are you feeling in the anticipation of this match? Oh my God, Kathy, I'm blown away. Like I'm so excited right now. I got a lot of adrenaline going right now. But the thing about it is, Jey Uso, I got a lot of respect for the young man. And he has a bright future here in this company. But it's been a while for AJ Styles. And AJ Styles got to find some type of lever again. And tonight is going to be what it's going to be. Because tonight, I'm going to take out Jey Uso. And when I do, I'm going to go to my hometown. And I'm going to compete against Drew McIntyre and take that World Heavyweight Championship. So yeah, Kathy, I'm excited tonight. And I'm all ready. And I'm ready to go. So tonight, Jey Uso, you better bring everything you got. Because the phenomenal one is ready. All right, you hear the anticipation in AJ Styles. He is ready for this main event here tonight. AJ Styles, Jey Uso for the main event, #1 contenders match. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you back to ringside. Well, here comes Zoe Stark. It is now time for women's action once again, as Zoe Stark has a very interesting opponent that's about to come out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark is continuing to prove herself here in DWC, but tonight she has a big opportunity to prove herself here tonight, because Zoe Stark has a very interesting opponent, and this opponent is not like most others you've seen, because this woman has been all around the world, but she is here in DWC. And ladies and gentlemen, here she is, the worldwide known Stephanie Vecchio. She has finally arrived at DWC. Zoe Stark got some competition ahead of her.
And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie the Cure.
We are so proud to have Stephanie the Cure here in DWC. This has been a lifelong dream of hers to be in DWC, and now she is here. She could have went anywhere in the world, but she chose to step into the ring of DWC, and now she is here and she is ready to take the women's division by storm to take on every comer in this business and also become world champion. This match is officially underway. Zoe Stark and Stephanie the Cure. The match is officially underway, and this is what it's all about right here. The debut of Stephanie the Cure. What can she give us here tonight? As you see her right there, got the lock right there and on the waist. And look, and she takes down Stark. She takes her down. Oh, and Stephanie the Cure went right there. Trying to go for that springboard crossbody, but Zoe Stark with the quickness on that right there. Oh, you see her right there taking her down. Oh, and Zoe Stark right there with a neck breaker. Right there to the Cure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. You heard it earlier from our Raw General Manager that on September the 28th, the DWC will host its first ever PLE Bad Blood for the first time ever, as it will come to us from inside of the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Not only that, we finally got our main event of who's going to headline that main event. And now, we now know that AJ Styles will go one-on-one with main event Jey Uso, as they will have to see who is going to punch their ticket to go to the State Farm Arena to challenge the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre, for that World Heavyweight Championship. And we're going to see that later tonight for our main event. But right now, we got women's main event action right now. Stephanie the Cure and Zoe Stark, two talented women here in this match right now. Just taking it head to head. Zoe Stark. Oh, and look, right there, Stephanie the Cure. And she hit it right there with the eat the feet. Stephanie the Cure with the eat the feet. And she's going in for that cover. 1, 2. And that was a near fall right there as Zoe Stark is still in this match here. She's bringing Zoe Stark to her feet. And Zoe Stark with the reversal. A reverse DDT taking down the Cure. And what is Stark looking for? In a baseball slide. A baseball slide right there. And now a cover. Oh, and she kicks out yet again. She is not letting this go that easily. Oh, she's got her up. And the Cure right there with a bulldog. A bulldog, she recountered it. And then Van Cure is going up to the top. And the corkscrew. The corkscrew right there. In a cover. 2, 3. Stephanie the Cure wins her debut match here on Monday Night Raw over Zoe Stark. We've seen the debut of Penta earlier, and now we've seen the debut of Stephanie the Cure. And now I have to say, the star has aligned. New raging talent is coming in, and they're taking over the DWC brand. This was the color right here from Zoe Stark, as she thought she had it right there. But this is what sealed the fate right there for Zoe Stark, giving Vicure the victory here tonight. That was one hell of a fight.
Here is your winner, Stephanie Vicure.
Stephanie Vicure picking up her major debut victory here tonight here in Cologne, Germany, as we are here tonight. And congratulations to Stephanie on her huge debut match here on Monday Night Raw, as she is here to stay. Wow, that was one good match, ladies and gentlemen. That was crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, as we are moving forward, it is time to move forward now, because we got so much that's going to be ahead of us for this Saturday's event at Bash in Berlin. As we now know that we will be having a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity, as we will see who will go one-on-one against Drew McIntyre for that World Heavyweight Championship. Is it going to be AJ Styles, or is it going to be main event Jey Uso? We're going to see who's going to be in that match as we will head into our main event later tonight. But not only that, let's move over to the SmackDown portion of the show, as we got the United States Championship on the line, as El Campeón Damian Priest will put his championship on the line against his brand new #1 contender, Andrade. As Andrade won a huge opportunity a couple of weeks ago, as now he defeated Carmelo, as Carmelo kind of dropped the ball to get back into the hunt for his United States Championship, and it just wasn't enough for him, as Andrade wins that match and stands tall over victory in containing that match. So now we know that at Bash in Berlin, Carmelo Hayes will not be in it, as Andrade will go one-on-one with Damian Priest for that United States Championship. And we just found out tonight, coming from our women's tag team match, that the Judgment Days, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, will go in tag team matching against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn for the tag team championships. That is our women's tag team match, as we saw them knocking off the Kabuki Warriors. That's going to be one hell of a match we're going to see from them at Bash in Berlin. Not only that, let's move over to the Intercontinental scene from Monday Night Raw. Now, we did see earlier tonight from Bronson Reed and Gunther, they had this major brawl. I mean, it was just crazy what we saw from them earlier tonight. That was one hell of just a spec we seen from them too, as Gunther came out because Gunther wanted to get one last thing out to Bronson Reed, but Bronson Reed did not want no words whatsoever, as Bronson Reed just goes straight into Gunther, as them two brawl one-on-one, taking down the house. Which concludes, coming into Bash in Berlin, those two will go head-to-head for that Intercontinental Champion. Who will be the better man, who will walk out as the Intercontinental Champion? Now let's move back over, as we saw earlier tonight, from Rhea Ripley and Bayley, as Rhea Ripley and Bayley will go one-on-one for the Women's World Championship. And we've been seeing the back and forth from between these two women, as they definitely is ready for this opportunity, and so is Bayley. And tonight, Rhea Ripley told Bayley not to hold back, and Bayley told her, "Oh, I'm not holding back. I'm going to bring everything to you as quick as possible." So, I mean, I can't wait to see how it's gonna go down. So, we're just gonna have to say. Well, now it's time to move over to the SmackDown Tag Team Division, as the Street Profits will defend those Tag Team Championships against their brand new #1 contenders, the Motor City Machine Guns, as they knocked off Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, known as DIY, to get that opportunity to go for those Tag Team Championships. And that was one hell of an opportunity we saw from Motor City Machine Guns, as they are now trying to make a staple for themselves and become a name here in DWC, and hopefully sometime down the line win those tag team championships. And they are stopping at nothing until they get those championships. So Montez and Angelo, y'all better watch out, because there's a new tag team in the house. So you better watch out. Well, this brings us to our main event. This brings us to the main event of the show, as we now know that Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed championship against the Viper, Randy Orton. That is going to be one hell of a match that we're going to see from them guys, and I cannot wait to see how this match is going to go down, because it's going to be one epic match between these two guys, as Randy Orton looks to defend his legacy against the man that's going to defend his championship against Randy Orton, as both those men has a lot to prove and has a lot to put on the line this Saturday at Bash in Berlin. But Monday Night Raw is going to continue, as we'll be right back as Monday Night Raw continues. And next, our main event, AJ Styles, and main event, Jey Uso. Yep. Monday Night Raw continuing, and here comes main event, Jey Uso. We're about to see who will be going to Bad Blood next month for that World Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is a #1 contenders match to determine the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Bad Blood. Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in 234 pounds, main event, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso has one more opportunity left in him to see if he can get that opportunity to go to Bad Blood and challenge for that World Heavyweight Championship again, as he got an opportunity last week against the World Heavyweight Champion, but he did not get the victory. Jey is here, he is ready, and he is yeeting all over here in the arena here tonight. The fans are on their feet, but he has a huge challenge awaits him, AJ Styles. It's been a long time since AJ Styles been world champion, and we all know AJ Styles is hungry. He's ready, and he's willing for that championship, and we're about to see here tonight.
His opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in 247 pounds, he is the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, one of arguably the most decorated superstars here in DWC. He is here, former United States champion. AJ Styles looking to become world champion yet again. We actually had a tycoon of a match against AJ Styles and Randy Orton a few years back at Hell in a Cell for the DWC Championship, which AJ Styles won that match against Randy Orton, becoming DWC Champion back in 2017. This is it. This is our main event. As you see, AJ Styles right there with that reverse heel kick right there to Jey Uso. Oh, and a kick right to the back. Jey Uso off that reversal right there. We had such a huge night here tonight. It was just so much action between all these competitors here tonight. Ooh. Look, he's bringing it to his feet. Bringing it to his feet here right there. Tossing Jey Uso on the outside right there. And AJ Styles is up. AJ missed that right there as Jey Uso slides back inside the ring. Now he's back up. Both these men locked up here. And AJ right there with an arm drag taking down Uso. Locked up once again. And look at Jey Uso. Jey Uso got him in the corner right there. Got him locked in the corner. Oh, and got that cheap shot right there. Uh-oh. And he runs right into him right there. And now a cover. Oh, and that was a near fall right there. Jey Uso thought he had him. Try to put him away early in this match. Oh, and a kick right to the face. Now he's got him up right there with a German suplex, taking him down. Look at it right there. Working on the heel of AJ Styles. And AJ got him up. And he hits him right there. And he going for a cover. And that was a near fall. Oh, and AJ Styles with a moonsault, a springboard moonsault. Both men on the outside here, but Jey Uso got him up on his shoulders and dropping him down right there on that video panel. Tossing Uso back inside. These two great competitors going head to head for a major gold opportunity to head to Bad Blood in Atlanta. I know Drew McIntyre is watching real closely to this matchup backstage on the monitors. And a scoop slam right there from Jey Uso. Jey Uso is officially in control. And a super kick. A super kick right there to Styles. Oh my God, he got the Styles Clash. The Styles Clash right there. Could this do it? That was it. That was not it right there. AJ Styles thought he had it. He hit that early Styles Clash right there to Jey Uso. And now Styles is going back up top. He's going up. Oh, and he drops him down right there. Uh-oh, he's got him up. And Jey, and a reverse DDT right there. Striking the back of the neck of Jey Uso. Jey Uso favoring that neck there. And now look at Styles. Styles got him locked in here. And now what is he looking for? Oh! Got him right there. And what is Styles looking for? Styles got him in with the hip, got him in right there working on the arm. And look at, they just exchanging those blows there, exchanging them back and forth. Oh. Working on each other right there. Oh, oh. Look at, oh, and Styles right there. Styles with that insecurity right to the back of the head of Jey Uso. But Jey quickly gets back up. And the spear! A spear right there from main event Jey Uso. Could this be the fate? And no, Styles is still in it. Styles is still in this thing. And a jawbreaker right there, right from the ropes. And Uso is up top. Oh, and a splash right there, right from on the up, right from that top rope. That is a far way to come down. Oh, he went for a super kick, but he missed that right there. Tossing Jey across the ringside area right there. And look at him with the punches. He get all over Jey right there. And look at him, tossing him right back inside the ring here. And now look at AJ. AJ Styles. Oh, and AJ, he's got him. AJ Styles got him. The Styles Clash. He got him. Could this be it? 2, 3. AJ Styles is going to Atlanta. AJ Styles just punched his ticket to Atlanta, to Bad Blood, to challenge Drew McIntyre for that World Heavyweight Championship. What a hell of a match we just saw between these two. This right here, this was the first of 2 Styles clashes, as this was the first one that we thought was going to put him away. But it wasn't enough, as it was too early to call that victory right there. That's where Styles went out right there with that clothesline from the top rope. AJ Styles went right there for that devastating neck breaker, put all the tension on the back of the neck of Jey. And that was where Jey hit that spear. He hit that spear right there. Jey Uso saw where he thought he had it. Comes down right there off the splash. This right here, this was the second Styles clash. This was the second one right there as he brought him down. That sealed it right there.
Here's your winner in the #1 contender, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Congratulations to AJ Styles. Thank you for joining us here on DWC Raw's premiere. See you next week.